It's been over a year now since our dear friend and ministry leader for Musicianaries, Bobby Michaels, passed away. No doubt at all that the Rice for Cambodia mission trip would continue, that it would move forward in a strong way. We know that's what Bobby would want us to do. And what has been so gratifying is to see the Positive Life Radio listening family agreeing with us on that and moving forward and allowing things to happen.
I mean, if you wanted to live an exciting life, hang out with Bobby, because there were no obstacles when he felt like God called him to do something. And so that was one of the many amazing things about being involved in the Cambodia project.
Never give up, never let go of the faith He has placed in your heart.
You quickly realize you're not in Kansas anymore.
Really privileged to be able to open up our arms and just be the heart of God to, people that needed it.
My little 9.5 shoes can't even come close to filling the ones that Bobby had.
Gone through a terrible experience called the killing field of Cambodia between 1975 and 79, and God spared my life from a youth concentration camp by His grace, and it was my promise to the Lord that I'm going to go back to the nation. I want to have a privilege and opportunity to be among the first to return to the country.
Back in 2000, my parents were invited to Cambodia, and they were doing concerts and handing out gospel tracts, and they were realizing that people were given blank stares and kind of not paying attention necessarily, but just kind of zoning out. And so they asked our host, Pastor Seton Lee, why is this? Have these people eaten? And he said, actually, they probably haven't eaten in a while. So my parents said, we've got to do something about that. That's silly for us to be sitting here doing this if these people have not eaten. So you guys basically went and bought rice specifically for these people and started handing out rice. And it just started just something that the Lord had moved on your heart. Mm-hmm. And then after that, just in passing, I think with Kevin Kruger, the station manager here at Positive Life Radio, you guys were just talking with him in passing and just shared what they had done on the mission trip. And I think Kevin just said, well, let's get behind that. We want to be partners with you in that. And for the last 9 years now, we've partnered with Positive Life Radio in doing the Rice for Cambodia project.
The results that I feel most impressed with, though, when I think about these trips, is that what happens to me when I get home. The effect of how my attitude has changed and how my perspective of what God is doing in other parts of the world. They have challenges that I'll never have. When, for instance, they pray, Lord, give us today our daily bread. They really mean it, that unless the Lord provides food for them that day, they're not going to eat.
There was one little girl there that Pastor Seton Lee had found in the jungle when she was about 2 months old, and at that point in time, all they could do was boil rice, and they weren't even sure that she was going to make it. She was found with her 2 other sisters, and now she is just flourishing.
You see people on the streets, even in Phnom Penh, which is the largest city, that beyond any shadow of a doubt, they're homeless or extremely poor. We can see the poverty in Yakima or any of our cities in the States, and it doesn't begin to compare with what you see in Cambodia.
I personally have been able to hand a 50-pound bag of rice to a mother or a father and just see their face, and you just read it on their face how seriously thankful they are that they can take this home and they can feed their family for the next month.
Thank you for letting us go and feed these people, and they are filled with gratitude, and it is changing a nation for what you're doing. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
I'd just like to say this to the Positive Light Radio family, that on behalf of the Cambodian people and on behalf of TransformAsia and myself and my family, I'd like to express my deep and sincere appreciation to all of you.